What's up guys, and welcome to another Ty's Talks. And today I want to discuss a few different topics and maybe inspire you with some information from my journey. My name's Tyrelle, and in the past 5 years I've gone from a dead broke uni student to a multi-millionaire, and I documented every step of the way over on Snapchat. And now I'm coming to YouTube to share some of my advice, and hopefully it helps you too. Now, one of the biggest lessons that I've learned over the years is that you don't have to be loved by everybody. In fact, you should seek out haters. In the last video, we spoke about attention is currency. And the more attention that you have, the more engagement that you have, the more ways that you can monetize that. And most of the time, people that speak facts are mostly irrelevant. And the people that troll, the people that do dumb shit, are the people that gain the attention. And in the end, they always succeed. The reason is because they have the eyes on them. And if you didn't know, scientifically, it's human nature to seek out the negative. You can get 10,000 positive comments, 10,000 supporters, and that one negative thing will stand out from the crowd. And these people know this. These people that are negative, these people that hate, they do it for a reason. They do it because they know that you're more likely to respond to them as a form of attention. And it's quite often on your journey, you're probably going to get haters. You're going to get people that don't want to see you shine. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't look at it as a negative. You see, most people have negative self-beliefs and they don't believe in themselves. And the reason why they want to pull you down is because they would rather see you at their level than see you shine. For instance, when I first got started out in business, I would go and I would tell everybody all the different business ventures I was doing. You guys only see the businesses that I start now that work. And it's interesting, right? Everything I touch, I can monetize it. It doesn't matter about my audience. It doesn't matter if I've got millions of followers. Everything I start, I make ridiculous profit from, like tens of thousands of dollars, some of them hundreds of thousands of dollars from these businesses. But it wasn't always like that, right? I would start candy cart businesses, events companies. I'd even go to networking events and do door-to-door businesses. All of those businesses failed. Even my businesses where I was selling sweets and chocolate at school and tomato sauce to the teachers, those businesses failed and they didn't make a lot of money. But along those lines, I would tell other people and I would tell them the moves that I'm making. And people would share their limiting beliefs with me. Right? They would say, I don't think it's the best thing to do. Why are you doing this? Why don't you do that? Or they would say, I don't think that's good. It's very similar to if you're riding a bike, right? Say you're riding a bike and you're riding this big super bike and people see you on it. They say, yo, stay safe, be careful, right? They're not talking about you being careful. They're thinking and worrying about themselves in that situation because they can't do it. They can't take them risks. And it's exactly the same in business. People will say, be careful, stay safe, get a plan B. But the truth is that they're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about their own limiting beliefs. And it's interesting because before, I used to think that they were talking about me. So I'd be like, what? These guys don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me shine. They don't want to see me be successful. I'm going to prove them wrong. But just by me thinking in that mindset, it would keep me at a lower vibration. It would keep me less focused on achieving my goals and attacking the day. And it would focus me on proving it to them. But realistically, guys, those people are irrelevant because it's quantum physics to know that if you're not looking at something, it doesn't exist, right? They did this experiment where they fired an atom through a split. I think it's called like the split test or something, right? They fired this atom through the split. And what they found was the atoms would vibrate at a certain frequency when you was looking at them. And when you wouldn't look at them, they'd stop vibrating. And then instantly, they'll be like, oh my God, this is a scientific revolution, right? Let's come here. Everybody come here. Look at this. Look at this. And I'd look at it and it'd stop vibrating again. But then when they wouldn't look at it, it would stop and become invisible. Now, if you think about this, everything vibrates. This vibrates, the camera vibrates, you vibrate. That's just science. When you're not looking at something, it doesn't exist. So these haters that you see online, when you are not paying attention to them, they do not exist, right? Because the way the mind works is your brain is just an empty thing, right? It's just there, it's just floating around. And it gains information from your eyes, right? Your ears, your hands, right? It gains information from the 5 senses. But if you are not gaining any information, if you're not paying attention to something, it doesn't exist. If you don't believe me here, right? Think about the last time that you thought about that car, right? Or you thought about those pairs of that pair of trainers, right? Let's just say those Air Forces, and you really want to get them. You really want to get those Air Forces or those J's, right? Then you go out and grab them. Now all of a sudden, everybody's got them. the percentage of people who have bought those things didn't change, right? It's not like as soon as you go to the shop and you cop these pair of trainers that everybody's got them, or you cop that nice Mercedes, everybody's got the Mercedes. Your attention to that has changed. So the moment that you start paying attention to these haters, they're going to multiply, right? The percentage of your haters did not multiply, but you paying attention to them is what has made it seem like there are more haters than people that want to see you shine. So you guys know I like to do these Ty's talks with intent. So today, when you go out, right, just focus on the positives. I want you to put all your attention into the positives. I want you to put all your time and attention into it. Really drill down. If you get one person that gives you a compliment, I want you to be attentive to them. I want you to put all your time and attention to it. I don't want you to brush it off like, yo, thank you, bro, I appreciate it. I want you to really sit down with them and make friends with these people that are showing you positive attention. And these guys that are haters, I don't even want you to react to it. I want you to pay them to be irrelevant. Right? Or troll them. Troll them and get the engagement up. Right? You guys know attention is currency, right? But don't take it as a negative light and don't show them no shine, right? Let these people simmer and let them burn, because the more success that you get, right, the more they're going to burn, and they're going to be focused on those negatives. So they're going to be holding themselves back unintentionally. They won't even know this, but you will continue shining. Especially in my hometown, especially in Nottingham, it's very, very often that you see people, they get robbed. You see somebody wearing a nice watch, if somebody runs up on them, or they're scared to do these types of things. Recently, a situation happened. I heard that, some guy had a nice watch and nice chain, and he got robbed, and the guy's putting up snaps, and he's like, yo, I got you shit. This stuff really does happen, right? Because people are jealous of other people shining, right? They won't take the 5-10 years of trial and error, or they won't take the risk to become successful. They'll sooner take it off you, right, at a cost. And that's how it is in everything. And I hate sharing like negative things or stuff like this, but this is actually probably the most positive message that you're going to get today. Instead of watching these videos where it's like top 10 ways and all this other bullshit just to get your attention, edited all nice, I just wanted to come on here and spit another day of straight facts to let you guys know that if you focus on the positives, you will get more positives back. But the moment you attach an emotion to something that's negative, you will get more of that back. It's just quantum physics. It's just the laws of how things work. And whether you agree with it or whether you don't, these are the laws of how things work. That's just how it is. So the moment you recognize your field that you're playing with and you start taking advantage of it, you will see huge positive reinforcement coming back into your life, and things will start to change, right? Things will start to change a lot more. And I know a lot of you guys watch this to learn about crypto and to see where things are going. So I want to leave you with one quick crypto news and what's going on inside the market. Currently, we are seeing a new ETF being submitted by BlackRock. And what that means is that that's probably going to get accepted. We're talking about $1 trillion fund here, and they have a 99% success rate with every ETF submission that they've made. So that means that we're going to see a Bitcoin ETF. It's going to be a spot ETF. And BTC is going to start seeing more traction. And that means that some more big players are going to have to get involved. This doesn't mean that BTC is going to pump, so don't fall for that. We are still sticking to our strategy of dollar cost averaging into the market up until the 4th of March, 2024. And if you guys know about the 369, well, 2024, man, add the last two numbers together, you're talking about number 6. And that means, guys, 2024 is going to be a good year. So the moment that you start focusing on the long term, you get your act together, you start consistently making actions to generate more cash flow. If you want to learn how, you can click the link in the description. Then you will become more successful. You'll become more smarter. You have more of a baseline skill set. I'm going to be releasing some longer form videos on how to generate skills and how to work on different skill sets at different levels of your life. And if you take action on that, guys, you will become successful. And as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in with me in the morning time or whenever you guys decide to tune in, and just changing your mindset little by little. If you continue to listen to these videos, you will see that your life will change. I get hundreds of messages on Snapchat about people that tune in with me every single morning, and they see a very, very drastic change in their life, their perception towards reality, their mindset towards success, and they start taking actions to help them become successful. It doesn't cost them a thing. And that's what I really do love about this. I love positive feedback loops and sharing my experience with you guys, because eventually I know I'll be seeing people come up to me and say, you know what, Tyrelle, I appreciate you because you helped me change my mindset. You got me out the hood. You helped me make money. And now I'm inspiring others too. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next few weeks where I'll be dropping some amazing videos, longer format, more evergreen, focus on tutorials about business and making money online, and obviously the cryptocurrency market. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.